What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today I'm going to talk to you about Faraday Future. I want to go over some of the current data points, break it down what shorts are doing, as well as what needs to come out in order for Faraday to move higher. Before I get into any of that, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. Starting off, it is down 16.04%. Very little volume, so 82.2 million shares have been traded so far. We're about to head into power hour though, so we'll wait and see what comes from that. But 329 million is the average. No actual news from the company itself, no SEC filings, no new videos from 𝗪𝗧𝗪, who's the CEO. So again, it's just been at the mercy of the broader market, and shorts have been taking advantage of that. So far today, they're increasing 6.76 million shares. 7.23% of the free float is being shorted, and that works out to be 32.09 million shares overall are being shorted. It is still in the threshold list. So as you can kind of see, it looks like ever since May the 9th, it has been on this list. And as I've indicated in the past, in theory, any company on the threshold list for 13 consecutive trading days, this is where the SEC should be interjecting. And I did bring up in my video yesterday, based on the float, about 98.45% is held by retail. So institutions aren't going to step in to fix the problem. Retail does. And I've pointed out time and time again, just the mere amount of people on the Reddit is huge, 53,000. So it's increasing like 1,000 a day, it looks like. And even this individual is kind of taking a look at Faraday's stock price on his wedding day. So congrats, by the way. But still, like, there's a large amount of retail. So every post, you need to tag the SEC, get them to fix Faraday, because in theory, market makers are supposed to rectify the deficiency, obviously by a nice push from the SEC. But if the SEC isn't doing anything, nobody's like, all the naked shorts failure to deliver, so they're just going to get brushed under the rug, and Faraday's just going to keep getting manipulated time and time again. So that's one thing as well that I think retail does need to do. Second one is something that retail can do is hold the company to be more accountable, because I've been covering Faraday for a very long time. As I've said, the day-to-day operations has been kind of sketchy at best. But in the past, they have alluded to share intel, so trying to fight against naked shorting. This is the last time that they did bring it up, and that was on December 14th, 2023. Faraday Future continues actions to protect stockholders against potential illegal trading activities. It says here that as announced in October of this year, Faraday Future engaged share intel to help identify potential illegal short selling and other abusive trading activities. To date, share intel's analysis has identified reporting imbalances in Faraday's shares that may be material to Faraday's public float and average daily trading volume. These imbalances may be a byproduct of non-compliant or illegal trading activities and may indicate that certain traders have sold but failed to deliver a significant number of Faraday's common stock. So when it comes down to a lot of people not really believing what happened, because of course it was estimated that 100% of the free float was being shorted, and then all of a sudden, seems like overnight it went down to 1%, and since then it's kind of going up. Clearly, people don't believe that. This is where we do need to hold the company accountable and find out exactly what is happening with this. Are they going to be going against whoever is shorting and kind of causing so much manipulation with Faraday? Because it does state in this paragraph right here that they have completed their first phase of the analysis and are moving on to the second phase of work. So this is something that 𝗪𝗧𝗪 does need to give a very good update on, because in his first video to shareholders, he kind of talked on saying that we're going to go against and fight the naked shorts or whoever's shorting. Like, this is technically what needs to be given. Like, what is the update? Is there going to be a lawsuit? Because I believe it was like 1 month after this is where Faraday did hire a new VP of legal. So I think at the time, this is where I was very excited, because you had a new VP of legal, you had 2 updates regarding potentially like naked shorting and maybe a lawsuit. So everything was there for them to kind of just proceed, but they so far haven't done anything. So this is where the massive amount of retail does need to hold the company accountable, because clearly 𝗪𝗧𝗪 was very excited about what's been happening. He was very apparent based on the recent earnings and also during his couple of videos. But like they need to pull their part as well, right? It's not just like, hey, hold up your hands. It's all shareholders and the retail that needs to do all the work to fight against naked shorting, to buy the dip. Like this is something that the company also needs to follow through with. So that's just my own opinion. Of course, like I said, Faraday is a very big squeeze / momentum play. So that is kind of the driving factor, not necessarily the operations, but this part right here, it's not really to do with their operations. It's kind of to combat against the naked shorting. So I feel like them giving a very good update on this will help kind of the squeeze aspect. But then again, that's just me looking right here. This is the current open interest for Faraday. As of right now, for June the 7th expiry date, you have 10,000 at that 50-cent strike price and then 24,000 at the $1 strike price. So a lot of people are wondering what the hell is happening with Faraday. Why is it going down? It is because shorts are doubling down. They do not want these shares right here or these options to be exercised. So they will try to bring Faraday below 50 cents at least by this upcoming Friday. So just be prepared that there is a battle. A lot of people like to post about it being a battle on, like I said, Reddit, on social media and whatever else, but literally it is. So let me know your thoughts on Faraday. Give yourself a shout out if you have been buying, if you've been selling, what have you been doing with Faraday? One final thing I just wanted to share with you, take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for a new account, throw $100 at it, and they give you 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. Kick-ass deal. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.